Hello everyone. Welcome to my bold and the beautiful gossip channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recap for November 2 uncovers that Katie Logan found Trust Logan looking annoyed in the plan office, so she considered what was off base. When Trust conceded that Steffy Forrester terminated her, Katie said that was ludicrous and behaved like Edge Forrester would sort everything out. Trust offered refreshes overall underwear circumstance, including John Finnegan, yet Katie figured Steffy would ultimately understand that Finn was simply in an unlucky spot. In the meantime, Carter Walton met with Eric Forrester and by advertised up his extravagance image development. Nonetheless, Eric shut down Carter's proposition since he needed to zero in on their identity as a style house. After Carter got a text from Trust, he looked concerned and dashed back to the workplace in a rush. Back with Trust, she joined Steffy, Edge, and Taylor Hayes in the president's office. Steffy demanded that Edge concurred with her and that Trust was finished at Forrester manifestations. Trust over and again denied attempting to lure Finn. However, Steffy thought her reasons were trash and recommended she was simply one more prostitute from the valley. Steffy needed Trust off the premises right away, so she called Charlie Weber to accompany her out of the structure. Steffy advised Charlie to take Trust's identification and cautioned that she wouldn't be permitted inside Forrester manifestations once more. Despite the fact that Trust pushed Edge to see that this was Steffy's hatred talking, he thought it was a positive thing on the off chance that Trust left. There were some female Forrester workers having cake for a birthday celebration out in the passage, so expectation had a group of people for her embarrassment. By the by, Trust eventually gave a discourse about growing up there and being essential for the organization's heritage as well. Trust felt that she had a place there like Brooke Logan and had the Logan commitments throughout the long term. As she confronted her opponent, Trust pronounced that Steffy's assessment of her amounted to nothing and said she was glad to be a Logan. That was something even Steffy's adored grandma, Stephanie Forrester, acknowledged eventually. However, Trust mockingly inquired as to whether Steffy had neglected. Edge said the time had come to go, so Trust eventually got on the lift and cried once the entryway shut. Clearly, Trust was very wrecked by all that had gone down. Taylor conceded that was difficult to watch. However, she realized it must be finished. Steffy contended that Trust did it to herself and said, "Thanks to Edge for supporting her." Outside the Forrester building, Carter shrieked in with his extravagant vehicle and leaped out to see what was the matter with Trust. Their Trust said that Steffy terminated her and got freed her of her line. She brought up that no one halted her. Trust inquired as to whether Carter could simply get her out of there, so he embraced her and told her being okay was going. Fun music played as Trust and Carter got cleared up in an enthusiastic kiss. As Carter embraced Trust, he frowned at the Forrester Manifestations logo and demanded they weren't pulling off this. In light of our B&B expectations, Carter will take the necessary steps to make Steffy and Edge pay for Trust's hopelessness. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter will keep on demonstrating he's immovably in Trust's corner, so don't miss all the stunning news ahead for her foes at Forrester. The bold and the beautiful spoilers uncover that Brooke Logan may at last acquiesce to enticement with Bill Spencer. There's continuously going to be a strong draw among Bill and Brooke, so that might return into play soon enough. Brooke is a colossal piece of why Katie Logan was reluctant to take Bill back. Notwithstanding Katie's waiting affection for Bill and his craving to rejoin their family, she can't believe that he genuinely needs her over her sister. Katie feels like Bill and Brooke may be together on the off chance that her relationship with Edge Forrester weren't disrupting the general flow. Since Brooke is nearly conflicting with Edge, no doubt that could push her back toward Bill. It seems to be Edge will advocate Steffy Forrester after she cuts. Expect what's to come. Trust Logan is Brooke's little girl, so you can wager Brooke will be outraged over Edge backing Steffi up, particularly on the off chance that Steffi needs trust totally terminated. Regardless, Brooke might get disappointed with Edge and vent to Bill before long. It could prompt Brooke stirring things up around town with Bill as a method for adapting to all the Forrester confusion. Brooke and Bill aren't known for having fantastic determination around one another, particularly when the plot requires a decent portion of cheating. In the event that Bill and Brooke truly do start off another tricking part, it very well may be Katie who strolls in and finds it. Katie could choose she will allow Charge another opportunity, all things considered, just to find Brooke sparsely clad within during or after a confidential frolic. This could completely close the entryway on Bill's gathering endeavors with Katie and leave her reasoning she was more right than wrong to stress over his eternity bond with Brooke. Katie could likewise wind up for certain stunning updates for Edge on the off chance that she feels committed to spill the double-crossing news. Primary concern, B&B's been presenting a few admonition signs about Bill and Brooke reconnecting energetically, so we'll welcome you more forecasts on how that could go down. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke and Bill will most likely be unable to oppose one another, so remain tuned to the CBS cleanser. Once Hope admitted that Steffi Forrester fired her, Katie said that was ridiculous and acted like Ridge Forrester would sort it all out. Hope offered updates on the whole Ingrid situation involving John Finnegan, but Katie thought Steffi would eventually realize that Finn was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Meanwhile, Carter Walton met with Eric Forrester and once again hyped up his luxury brand expansion. However, Eric shut down Carter's proposal since he wanted to focus on who they were as a fashion house. Carter got a text from Hope. He looked concerned and bolted back to the office in a hurry. Back with Hope, she joined Steffi, Ridge, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Booty, in the CEO office. Steffi insisted that Ridge agreed with her and that Hope was done at Forrester Creations. Hope repeatedly denied trying to seduce Finn, but Steffi thought her excuses were garbage and suggested she was just another slut from the valley. Steffi wanted Hope off the premises immediately, so she called Charlie Weber to escort her out of the building. Steffi told Charlie to take Hope's badge and warned that she wouldn't be allowed inside Forrester Creations again. Although Hope pushed Ridge to see that this was Steffi's resentment talking, he thought it was for the best if Hope left. There were some female Forrester employees having cake for a birthday party out in the hallway, so Hope had an audience for her humiliation. Nevertheless, Hope ultimately made a speech about growing up there and being part of the company's legacy too. Hope felt that she belonged there like Brooke Logan and played up the Logan contributions over the years. As she stood up to her rival, Hope declared that Steffi's opinion of her meant nothing and said she was proud to be a Logan. That was something even Steffi's beloved grandmother, Stephanie Forrester, accepted in the end, but Hope sarcastically asked if Steffi had forgotten. Ridge said it was time to go, so Hope ultimately got on the elevator and cried once the doors shut. It was obvious that Hope was quite overwhelmed by everything that had gone down. Taylor admitted that was hard to watch, but she knew it had to be done. Steffi argued that Hope did it to herself and thanked Ridge for supporting her. Outside the Forrester building, Carter screeched in with his fancy car and jumped out to see what was wrong with Hope. After Hope said that Steffi fired her and got rid of her line, she pointed out that nobody stopped her. Hope asked if Carter could just get her out of there, so he hugged her and told her it was going to be okay. Jazzy music played as Hope and Carter got swept up in a passionate kiss. As Carter held Hope in his arms, he glared at the Forrester Creations logo and insisted they weren't getting away with this. Based on our B&B predictions, Carter will do whatever it takes to make Steffi and Ridge pay for Hope's misery. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter will continue to prove he's firmly in Hope's corner, so don't miss all the shocking news ahead for her enemies at Forrester. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.